open some options for your own guys and things. Not the best position there, getting caught with the Zerglings in the back. That is really going to hurt. These Zealots do quite well against the Zerglings. I'm forced to pull back, losing a lot of units there. That engagement would have gone much better for me if I had just had those Zerglings in the front. We do see, by the way, I forgot to mention this, but he has transitioned into Phoenixes, and those are going to work quite well with these Stalkers, because he's able to pick up these units, and then the Stalkers move forward to pick them off. You'll see that this Phoenix support, this very mild Phoenix support, he is making more of them, by the way. And I should be transitioning into Hydralisks. I am doing that. Have gotten this den up. I'm getting upgrades. Probably getting that, yeah, +2 missile attack upgrade. More Zerglings, well, some Hydralisks. I just want to be able to fight this army as well as possible. Looking at the worker count, I have pulled ahead in workers, but I have not gotten my 3rd base up, which is a kind of uncomfortable position to be in as Zerg. Anyways, as I was saying about the Phoenixes, they're going to affect how the engagements work, because when the army sizes get a little bit smaller, he can pick up a few units of mine, and then if I retreat, I lose those units. So, you see, this battle is going okay for me, but I want to run away right now. But look, he picks up these units, so if I run now, these units will be sacrifices. And look at that. Free units. I wasn't doing any damage, and he just got to kill those units for free. So, really nice play by the Phoenixes there. Just getting whatever advantage he can. Worker count's still pretty even, so this is going to be a kind of intense fight. In the meantime, looking at the production tab, what Protoss generally wants to do in this kind of situation is do a gradual transition into Colossus, because as the game goes on, as I get my upgrades up, oh, and we do see there the robotics bay going down just as I'm saying that. So, where is that robotics bay? It's right here. I should be scouting more with speed overlords. That is a big flaw in my play in this game. So, I am engaging here with these Zerglings, tearing up a lot of sentries and stalkers. And you can see what I was going to say here before, which is, as the game goes on, Protoss gateway units just start to become really inadequate against this heavy Hydra Roach. Again, look at this. Nice play with the Phoenixes, forcing me to abandon a couple Hydralisks. Anyway, so I'm just thinking macro, and again he pulls ahead in the worker count, so kind of close. Almost losing the Roach there. It's looking like I am going to be behind. I should be able to get enough units to deal with this, and his pressure has been quite strong, so it's been a little while coming, but I will soon have the ideal army hit critical mass and be able to move out and just tear this to shreds, especially if I get enough Hydralisks up to really take care of the Phoenixes. And my +2 attack has finished, so that is going to be my big key to make an aggressive push out into the center. And finally take my 3rd. In the meantime, he is going for those Colossus. He has one on the way. Does he have any out already? None out yet, but he does have one on the way, and he is hopefully going to be getting this Thermal Lance very soon. And there, okay, picking up Hydralisk, but this time I'm not going to leave him to die. Well, he does die, but getting up a lot of shots. These gateway units, these Zealots running up, not long for this world. Getting some shots off on the Phoenixes, tearing apart a lot of units. If we look by the way the units are lost, I am ahead in units lost, which means that I'm behind in the game. He has achieved something with his aggression. He has done better than I have in this aggression, but I'm finally able to secure this position. Finally. And I do take this 3rd base. So that is going to be a big difference in this game. See, I'm spending my money pretty well. Not much larva to speak of. On the other hand, he has a lot of surplus gas, and he's probably planning on just burning this on Colossuses. And see that he has one Colossus out and one on the way. Now the problem is, this is a really difficult place for Protoss to be. He's starting to transition into Colossus. He hasn't yet. And so this engagement is a really bad idea for him, because his unit count is low because he's going for these Colossi, but just one Colossus isn't going to do very much. You see, it's just hitting these couple of roaches, just a little bit, but not really killing very many. So you see, I'm able to tear apart the gateway unit cover for this Colossus, and it is going to go down. And now his army is caught completely out of position. This Colossus coming in, but not going to do anything, wiping out the last of his army, and NTO does GG at this point. Really unfortunate engagement there for him, because it's tough to transition it into Colossi. At the lower levels, you sort of fear Colossi a lot because you build up this perfect army, and then he comes out with 4 or 5 Colossi and just tears your army to bits, and that's really scary, except what you often don't see is that there's a huge timing window where he just didn't have enough units to stay alive, and you let him get away with it. So that's sort of what happened here. He did this transition, but since he had been spending a lot of money on units and a lot of money on phoenixes, and he just didn't have a lot of money to do a really quick, sharp Colossus transition. I also think if you look, his chrono boosts were building up a little bit, and he probably could have burned some more chrono boosts on this. Maybe just made even a few sentries, because his gas is quite high. If he had a higher sentry count in this army, it could have made a big difference in that battle. Force fields are, of course, the best thing Protoss has, even better than Colossi. Force fields are amazing. They really help you to decide when and how to engage, and really forces Zerg into this heavy macro track, because they can't really be cute with their units. They can't really count on superior army positioning if you can just throw up force fields to cut their army in half or block them out of places you don't want them to. They just have to go for mass units. They have to play in this really big, high economy way to really deal well with force fields. I mean, it's really impressive to watch players who have really learned how to use those force fields well. You can stop any early aggression, any early cheese. You can stall until the late game really well. So I think that was a bit of a hole of NTO's play in this game in general. If he had used force fields just a little bit better, that could have made the difference in getting nice positioning in some of those battles. Well, I hope this was an entertaining game to watch. By the way, I did not mention this, but this was a game on the public test realm, so those phoenixes did come out faster than in the current patch. This new patch, 1.2, I guess, they say it's going to be out this month, and lots of cool features. Really excited about this patch, so excited that I play on the PTR now. And you see we do have this replay timeline control toggle thing. So even without an overlay, you were not able to see how much time was remaining in this game. So I think that's a cool little feature. Nice to see Blizzard is listening to the fans, unlike a lot of game developers that I could think of. So good job, Blizzard. Good job balancing this game so friggin' well, because, yeah, it's awesome. So I will see all of you guys next time. I might just do, like, another commentary right after this, like, right now. I think I'm going to do another one right this second, so I'm going to upload 2 before I go on vacation. That's probably what I'm going to do, and if I don't, it's because I got lazy, or, you know, or a girl called, or something like that. So hope you all have a great vacation, and I will see you with better audio, more preparation, more professionalism, more everything, more greatness, more StarCraft in January. Have a great Christmas, everybody, or whatever it is that you celebrate. Bye-bye now.